And yeah, but let's start. So very happy to be here. Very happy to see you all at our Validator call, November 2024. And today we first start, as always, with our latest news. Then we move on with the DLT. We have some updates around that and also some updates around public data sets on the Google Analytics Hub, but more information about that later on. Then Troy will follow with the latest news to our current ongoing beta testing phase. Then he will also talk briefly about the dYdX mainnet data pool. And then, as always, we have a time section where we can discuss any other open questions. And so I would say let's dive into the latest news. Can you see my second slide? I hope so. Because we have our Andromeda, like the Andromeda pool is went live on Kaon, which is a huge success, I guess, because it was kind of a pain to sync the node with the version history. I think most of the protocol validators that are here in the call are already aware of that, but I'm pretty happy to see it on Kaon. And congrats to Troy and any every other protocol validators who have already participated in validating and archiving Andromeda data. The dYdX data pool has already went live on mainnet. It's also funded with USDC, but I think Troy will talk about that later on. And some numbers, as always, we surpassed 75 million total transactions, which is, I think, a huge success. Going straight for the 100 million transactions. We have now archived more than 8 terabytes of data and validated more than 2 million data bundles. And so then let's talk about the DLT. The DLT is our data load tool to load data from the KYVE data lake into your data destination. For example, BigQuery, for example, Postgres, or any other data destination that you would want to see. Right now, only Postgres and BigQuery is supported. And we now released the first version of this tool. We can just check it out on the GitHub repository. And here you can see it's right now the initial release. It's just in a pre-release stage, but I'm sure we will release it in the next days. And feel free to check it out. To leave feedback, how everything is going for you, and also if you have any ideas for other tickets, other tools that we can build around the KYVE data load tool. And besides this, I've presented the KYVE data pipeline concept to you, I think, in August. And like you can see, this was the second pillar of the data pipeline, starting with the KYVE data lake, coming then to the data load tool to load then the validated and archived data into your data destination, then with some kind of data transformation like dbt, for example, which is a tool to transform the actual raw data into a data warehouse, where you can then query the data and get some information out of it to get a nice and curated data set. And the last pillar of it, as I mentioned, is the data set. And we have now added some of our data sets into the Google Analytics Hub. And there you can actually check it out if you are interested in, for example, querying osmosis data, Celestia data, but also KYVE, dYdX, Noble, and Berachain data. If you want to look into that, you can just, I can share the link in the comments, but you can check it out and then you can just click on the Analytics Hub, and then you can subscribe, for example, to osmosis data to then have a look at it. And I don't know where I can get the preview, but you can check it out and subscribe to the data. Just write some queries, get some information out of the data, and I'm pretty sure you will get some interesting information out of it. And I think from this point, Troy, you can move on with the turbo beta testing phase.
Thank you so much. So regarding the turbo beta testing phase, it has officially started since this week, and we actually already archived lots of data on the testnet. In more detail, we switched the storage provider of both archway pools on KON to Turbo. And those who are participating in the beta testers program received a new KSIG version and a protocol node version, with which they can participate in those pools. And the aim is basically to test out for 2 weeks if everything works well with the turbo storage provider, and if everything goes well until the 14th of November. That's the date when the beta test phase ends. And everything went well. We will continue with like a Commonwealth proposal or discussion on Commonwealth, where we basically want to pursue that the turbo storage provider is deployed on mainnet. So this will be the case for actually every pool, since we believe it's way more efficient, actually cheaper, and way more simple to operate, especially like with a currency less. And so this will be the plan. And until now, everything went well. And currently we have 5 active beta testers. And if you are one of them and are not active yet, but you have been registered, please feel free to start up your node, so you can also participate testing and also be eligible for rewards. And regarding the next topic we have on the next slide, we have the dYdX pool, which Christoph already mentioned is live on mainnet. It's producing bundles since Tuesday evening, with all big validators basically having joined there. And this will take around about 2.5 months, so we are very conservative there, so less than 3 months until this pool reaches live height. So we have archived every single block of the currently almost 30 million blocks of dYdX, and will be around 0.5 terabyte big. And the special thing here is that it's a pool which is externally funded by dYdX, and so they approved our grant proposal where they will fund it for the next 6 months. And so if you join the pool, and we strongly encourage that, you can earn dYdX coins. So it's their native currency, and you will receive it, and all your delegators actually. And so yeah, if you have not joined yet, please feel free. And if you have any questions, you can also paste them here, since that is it for today. And so, as always, if you have any other questions, not only regarding the topics we covered here, but to what we do right now, please feel free to ask. Happy to answer them.
All right, if no one has a question, I think we can just use the time to quickly jump into the BigQuery data destination to see how the osmosis data, for example, looks in real life. I'm just checking it right here. So we can see the osmosis tables contains, for example, the blocks, where you can then, just as a preview, have all osmosis blocks, and also same for the block results, containing the events, containing everything you need to know to analyze the osmosis data. And yeah, you can have a preview here and see, okay, here we have a block high, block hash, and all of the, for example, transactions data. Same is for the block results, which is, or the events, for example, which are, I guess, more interesting. And here you can see we have certain informations about all the events happen on osmosis, which is, I think, a huge tool to then have SQL queries to get some interesting information out of it, to do, for example, text report, or check if you are running a validator on osmosis, how profitable you were in the past. You can map this also with, for example, interesting price data or any other data that has been stored in a SQL database or can be stored in a SQL database. And yeah, if you have any questions regarding the public data sets, feel free to just contact us on Discord, and we are pretty happy to see some traction there. If you have any ideas for use cases or tools, let us know. We are always happy to chat about that to get the best out of the KYVE data lake. All right, then I think if no questions are left, we can wrap this up here. And yeah, thanks so much that you have participated on this month call. And yeah, let's see us tomorrow. Not tomorrow, sorry, next month to this December and last of the year validator call.